Hey, it's Adam aka Swimming Bird, and welcome to Splatoon 3. It's Splaturday Night Live, and we have a special... Distracted by the jellyfish's shirt. When can I get that one? We have a special... It's called a partial wildcard rotation. I'll explain when we get into it. This is something from Splatoon 3. Or Splatoon 2, rather. It's also from Splatoon 3, if you think about it now. And it is returning, so... we're going to check it out. I got so used to Inkopolis. I booted up and we had the different ink colors, and now I'm back in Splatsville. I kind of prefer merch being right here instead of having to walk all the way over to Spike in the one alley that's creepy. I'm going to grab this. I love these headphones, so I was like, oh, I got to get this one. Last ditch effort. I'm going to replace the one I already got. Okay, so let's get into Grizzco here. Jeez. So, what is special about this? Well, I'll show you real quick, and then we'll go check this out. Look at this living bulletin board. So, the special, partial, I was just calling it a special Grizzco wildcard. It's a one-weapon wildcard, so we're going to have the splatter shot, the gloogadoolies, and the classic squiffer. But the last weapon will be random, and you can get any weapon. Also, you can get the special Grizzco charger. Or, sorry, Grizzco slosher. The squiffer threw me off for whatever reason. The Grizzco slosher, though, is the Grizzco weapon for this rotation. And, yeah, I think it's a 20% chance. I always have to remember. We're getting everything straight here after that Breath of the Wild stream. I'm starting to get back into the swing of things, but that was a little rough. If you check that out, definitely do. It was an endeavor. So, we didn't get... I think I got thrown off too, because usually I'm used to Deep Cut giving us the announcements, but they just completely ignored Eggstra work. This is the bulletin board here, and now I can kind of see why maybe they moved the siren, so that they could fit this giant thing here, and we can get the results. And there we go. I got 174. You can see the team of Farron, Void, and Brian that helped me get that high score. We are in the top 20%, so just like Big Run, top 5, 20, and 50% get special rewards, gold, silver, bronze, and then you just get a participation sticker as well for doing that. And there we go, we got our silver sticker, extra work commemorative gift. Time to freshen up my locker, and I think, yep, we got a badge too. So I've got that special silver badge. I do need to get out of professional here. How's everyone doing tonight? Hopefully ready to do some fishing. Let's get a room going. So yeah, extra work. I think while we play, I want to talk a little bit about that team building exercise from last weekend. So I have some thoughts. And we're gonna get the rust off. Ashley, so fast. I know she said she has a full salmometer, stink meter. What? Okay. Sorry, Ashley. The maps decide to update right after. That's what happens when I start, like, right before the hour. Okay. We'll get back to it. I feel like the game is really quiet in my ears. Let's see if I got everything set. Oh, I do need to thank Rafa before the stream even started. They did a little super chat, super sticker thing. Thank you so much, Rafa. Appreciate the support. Sneaking that in before I could even talk about it. There we go. And then D, they used their 2-month early bird message to say, hi, Adam and mods. I hatch. My name on Discord is Leona the Wolf. You can call me D or Leona. Okay. Yeah. They just joined the Discord recently. Happy to have you there. Again, the link's in the description if you're not part of the Discord. There's Ashley hopping around. I keep wondering, are these cans of just power eggs or golden egg? I don't think the golden eggs are being shared. And why are they look like paint cans. There's an unfinished energy to Grizzco. And Swag Blue also using their 1-month membership message to say, oh wow, I didn't know I had this. I'm ready for a great Splatterday stream. Ready to get in here and play. Thanks for joining. Yeah, so after every commemorative marker you hit as a channel member, you do get a special message you can use that is basically like a super chat. So I got the splatter shot, and whoever got the random wildcard weapon did get the Grizzco slosher. So Oh, I'm here. Yep. We're all starting to get the swing of things after months, I would hope so, but getting used to some of the strats for a lot of the bosses, how to lure, when to go in, that sort of thing. I think the team building exercise did help in that respect because we got a lot of practice. Where's that Moz going? Up there? They went back down. Yeah, we're gonna have a little bit of an easier time at the start, which is good for me because I need to warm up again. Scrappers are getting into weird positions where we can't hit them as easily. But yeah, I'm happy to get a little bit of an easier pay grade, or whatever you want to call it. Hazard level, that's the word. I've noticed the more I've had to like relearn a lot of stuff about Breath of the Wild, the more I have to dig a little deeper into the recesses of my noggin to remember Splatoon terminology too. All the flipper flops and slamming lids. It's not just warming up my controls, it's like I gotta warm my brain up to the different game shifts. I think I like 3 games, I don't know, like single player, multiplayer, co-op is a good balance, I feel like, so I'm happy that we have. Got all those? 50, nice. Pretty good first wave quota. Yeah, I think I'm like, this stuff just gets swapped around sometimes in my brain, where I'm not necessarily losing the knowledge, it can just be tougher to recall certain things. But honestly, I think it's good to just train my brain a little bit without brain age. Whoa, where are they coming? Okay, jeez. I was like, where are they? Oh, they're flying in. I don't have time, but I will try to get the little guys out of here at least. There we go. Yeah, Glugas are interesting. I'm pretty sure if, this knowledge hasn't been lost, they're the only dualies that actually do more damage after you roll. Most of them, you just get the accuracy bonus of having one target. Blasted right into the scrapper there. Trying to get this big shot out of here, but I also don't want to be scrapped in the meantime. Oh, jeez. I thought that was going to happen when I was in the center. Warm-up's being a little tough here. Thank you, Ashley, with the clutch bomb. She's getting really good at that. If you didn't see last week, she had a really good use of a splat bomb to save us during Eggstra work. I think I might not survive this. Oop. Jibbles with the clutch crab to help out. Oh no. Yeah, things are going real bad here despite everything. I don't think we're gonna get quota, unfortunately. There's so many eggs over there, but I just did not get the big shot cannon secured in time. We'll give it another shot. Ace, thank you so much for the super chat. They say, hey Adam, it's been Adam is short if you want to write it that way. It's been a while since I've caught some of your streams. Life has been crazy busy, but I'm glad I could make today's stream. Nice to have you. I think having some of the stream times vary, like we did Breath of the Wild in the afternoon yesterday, and then now we're doing a nighttime Splaturday. Kind of helps, hopefully, help you guys get to one or the other. Or one of the 4, rather. Let's try another one with this group. Because that wasn't too bad. I just got kind of stuck down at the beach in a bad way. Glugas are fun. I do want to... That's kind of one of the... I don't know, I like all the dualies, honestly. I just haven't spent too much time with them, so... I'm going to have to try to practice. Mr. Grizz loves to make sure I'm warmed up by doing this. We got a... Yeah, I was going to say, if you don't see the tornado and you have a special night wave down at the beach, it is probably a Cohawk charge. I would love to, the last one of that. I would love to spend my time in the cannon and not have to use this thing. The sniper rifle is not one of my favorite weapons, but that's how it goes sometimes. You guys still up there? Okay. Trying to see who to prioritize here. There we go. Uh-oh. Moss. Much better first wave. Oh, didn't quite get that. Oh, I forgot about Moz. I was like, okay, Moz. I left him alone. I think they went after someone else, and then they went after me. Thank you. I was more worried about the fly fish, and I ran out of time to get it again. There we go. Just get the eggs and survive at this point. How's the audio bounce to you guys? I think I keep getting thrown off because it seems quieter to me, but I know that Salmon Run gets louder than normal gameplay, like normal Turf Wars and Anarchy stuff. For whatever reason, the audio mix is different for Salmon Run. Maybe because sound is such a big thing in this mode. I think even more. The normal multiplayer, they try to pull up all the sounds. So you can tell when bosses are showing up and that sort of thing. And there we go, this is the last of the weapons in this rotation that's not random. Swiffer. Okay. We got a nice mud melt wave to make this easy on us. I keep thinking I have the the sniper rifle. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get used to playing a charger after. I was very spoiled with extra work where I got to play blaster a little bit, but almost exclusively splatter shot and roller. Managed to get triple ink strike again too, which is pretty rare to get the same special twice in a row. Nope. There we go. Give me some of these eggs. One lodged in the wall. Everyone's doing a great job of destroying these mud mouths. Look at all those bombs fly. The big thing with the wild card is you can get something like whoever's got the squeezer, like that's a really good weapon for Salmon Run. Or you can get the sniper rifle. The variation is pretty extreme. Okay, 52. Not too bad. Extra work, I'm like, some people said they missed it. It was kind of at an inopportune time for some of us, but the developers did say that it's going to be more frequent. It will probably be once a month or so, and they're going to make it where multiple you can play with not just having a group of friends, basically. I think the logic there originally was that it's a team building exercise. It has that sort of corporate team building energy where they wanted it to have that feeling of like, okay, you're going to go in with your coworkers, your group, and try your best to form a bond, taking down the Salmonid. I didn't know which way to go, and then I got stuck by a chum. Tried to retreat, but I was in a bad spot. Thank you. Too set on getting some of these eggs, I think, for my own good. Blugos are a lot slower than I remember, but that's part of why the dodge roll is good to have. Need some more eggs here. There we go. Plenty of eggs. I did not use my special. We have a little bit of time here for me to throw them all over the place. Excuse me. There we go. Alright. Probably not going to get a King Salmonid right off the bat. The king in this rotation is the Kohozuna, not the Horrorboros. 1, 2, 3. Not too bad. I did a little bit of watching of some of the other people's. Man, I'm really not phrasing stuff great tonight. I watched the top 3 people from Eggstra work, the top 3 scorers, because they posted their shifts, and one had 335, one had 334, and one had 333. Those were like the top 3 right in a row. So that was interesting to see how they managed to get like 99 eggs in one of the waves. I have to get out of here first. I was gonna remember to go roll shell out machine. But yeah, the fact that they were able to get so many was insane. It was really fun to watch. I'll try to, yeah, I need to put that in the description, but the top one especially was really entertaining to see how they like hunted down the grillers immediately right at the shore. Like, there was such good coordination and synergy. It really was a team building exercise for them, and it paid off. And then they also showed on the Splatoon Twitter accounts. They're like, okay, here's the top 3, and then here's the exact median score, and I think it was like 123. I think that was what the score we just got was, the median score for Eggstra work. Okay. But yeah, it's interesting to look at this and see. I think there was like somewhat shy of 1 million people that participated, because some of the data miners figured that out. And 200, I was honestly not expecting a little bit higher maybe, but that seemed like around what I was expecting. But I know people said, yeah, that's like 100 off plus some of what was possible. But I think some of that was maybe people not necessarily gelling with how Eggstra worked. I don't know. My thoughts, I guess, just to lay that out, is I prefer Big Run. I think Big Run is more special. You get the special stage. You get the King Salmonid still, which is my favorite part of Next Wave, this version of Salmon Run. And it feels like, I don't know, Eggstra work, having the same 5 waves was interesting. If I had the energy and time, I definitely would have probably tried harder to get a high score. I saw Rafa got gold, Rafaception, who just did that super chat earlier, and they had the team of Brian, Lego Pycoon, and Nerilia, the 3 that helped me get my gold in Big Run, so it was just funny to see they managed to pull that off together. But that was cool. And they got their gold stickers. I'm kind of like, well, I got room to improve. This is what happened with Big Run. I got silver, and then I got gold in the second one. But yeah, my feeling was like it was interesting. It was a little less special. It's somewhere between a wildcard weekend like this and a Big Run, and I think that's good. We get Big Run once a season. We're gonna get Eggstra work maybe like twice or 3 times a season, potentially. Who's saying this way? Or are they trying to lure? So yeah, they might still make improvements, because I mentioned that was kind of like the initial. Where am I going? Can't swim backwards into the water. Well, I can, but I shouldn't. Yeah, they tend to make some changes, like we saw with Tricolor, once they get feedback. Not getting that guy fast enough, am I? Yeah, the Squiffer I can maneuver a lot and do these jump charges that I need to get more used to. Oh, too close, or too far. But the fact that it's so close range is kind of like, I just feel like I would rather have a weapon that can actually consistently fire. Not a big charger player. Constantly getting into spots where I'm like, man, if I had a charger, or had a normal shooter, I could fire faster and get something in time. And if I had a charger, I could hit it from where I'm at. See? Too far. Gonna die from this drizzle, I'm sure. You don't heal. This might be a time to do this. Clear out the basket a little bit. Void. There we are. Eventually we will hopefully get the Grizzco Slosher. The chances of getting the special Grizzco weapon during this partial rotation are a lot diminished because there's only one random weapon, so once per shift potentially you're gonna get that. Especially, well, you get all 4 weapons if there's a King Salmonid, but the way this works, if we don't have the King, you're not necessarily gonna get the special route, you know, wild card. And then even if you do, you only have a 20% chance of getting the Slosher, so we might not see it for a little bit. Hopefully I will. I did learn a good tip is, I saw this from Hasme, but he was saying definitely only fire like twice and then recharge, because it's such an ink hog that I think that's most people's complaint with this weapon is how much it takes ink to use. But if you fire twice and then recharge, should be enough ink left over to potentially still be alive and have the shots to survive. Big Shot's not making it easy on us at the basket. Goldie. Try to get that out. Go. Oh. Thank you. Try to get quota and then maybe go help some people, because constantly losing people here. There we go. Just barely out of range to hit this fish stick with my little brush, but we're okay. Alright. And we got so spread out, we gotta try to cover each other. The fog didn't help on that one. Trying to keep up with the chat while we do this. Alright, let's go. I have to sometimes decide if I'm gonna ink and prep before wave or if I'm gonna read a couple chat messages. Let's lure this guy. Try to get better at doing that. Oh, nope, I missed it that time. Using the steel eels splash wall equivalent, basically, to pop open the bomb immediately on it. Seems like a good way. Okay, you got them. This has just been a weird, rough, cursed week, I feel like, for me, where my brain's been all over the place. Hopefully, we'll still do okay. Some of this is muscle memory, where I can just kind of play. Oh, okay. Where's everybody? They're all over there. Speaking of which, doesn't look like it's gonna go great. Let's see. Yeah, use those specials. Yeah, I've had a... Oh, well, I forgot it was high tide. I had a rough, weird week. And, today I don't know if we're gonna get this. I'm not focused enough. Those eggs in. No. Yeah, today I, got distracted and then I dropped my French press coffee thing and it shattered in the sink and I was like, oh. But It's okay. I think they'd be easy to replace. I don't know. I'm just been... I don't know what's going on. Today was a burnout week for me, and then on top of it, just a lot of weird stuff happening. I don't know. I don't want to say cursed week, but it feels like it a little bit. But we're still doing alright. The French press, yeah. It's fine. I feel like such a... Oh, I dropped my French press. But yeah, I couldn't say like I dropped my coffee pot, because that's not accurate. Basically the equivalent of the coffee pot. And I'm like, okay, on the bright side, it fell in the sink. The glass shattered in a way that I could easily get it. Cats didn't get hurt. I didn't get hurt. The best way to break something, ideally. But yeah, it was just a little bit of like, man, on top of everything, I feel silly complaining about something so minor. But it was just one of those things that threw me off enough. Okay. Should we try to join Lego? I don't know if they want me to. Let's try. Thank you, Alex. Yeah, the encouragement of you guys and the support has helped a lot because I think sometimes when I struggle, it helps to have you guys there. Rip the French press. Now that I feel so silly now that I shared that, but yeah. Danny uses a normal coffee pot, and I used to do that, and I did have to do it again. I was like, wow, this is actually feels stronger. I think the French press has, like, it tastes good, but it also wasn't hitting as hard. So maybe I should just go back to the drip coffee. Okay. On top of everything, the cats have been extra sweet. Tabi and Gigi have been so sweet, they said, don't go stream. Papa, do not go to work. We require you to pet us. So, it's of course tough to pull myself away sometimes when they're extra, extra sweet. I missed in the chat, there is a special super chat from Farron. They say, AeroPress coffee maker fun. Is that that sounds like a Splatoon coffee maker. It's not Aerospray. Right. That's a real thing. We lost somebody. You got him? Okay. Good, good, good. I had a second where I was like, this isn't high tide, right? I dived into the canyon. I don't know whether I'm big on the Gloogas in Salmon Run quite yet. We've had them before, obviously, but I think I would rather some of the other dualies. I do like the Gloogas, but I think they seem to guzzle down ink a lot faster than I want in this. For the return on investment, basically. Doesn't seem worthwhile. Ugh, I'm not used to that roll distance. I rolled my aim right away from them. There we go. Trying to get you, Kimberly. But yeah, I'm noticing. I'm like, this is probably isn't the best week for my attention span to excel at Splatoon, but we'll do our best. Waffle, aka Buddington III, thank you for pour over coffee supremacy. I thought about trying to do pour over, but I was like, French press is a step between doing a fancy pour over and a drip feed. So, oh, we're down here at the beach. And that's a tornado wave. They gave me an easy one after all my talks. Yeah, if you didn't watch Breath of the Wild or you haven't been part of the Discord, I did kind of express how I was not getting full night's sleep. I was getting like 5-6 hours, which you need 7-8 at a minimum to really function and not have it catch up with you. I know that's kind of a luxury for most people. If these guys could stop landing right on the eggs that we need, that would be great. But yeah, I think I got a little burnt out by not taking care of myself well enough. I've been enjoying the streams, but I need to have that balance and take care, or I sometimes struggle to play well enough. But it was a good lesson. A good lesson before a huge new game comes out to learn that I need to take that time to take care. And you all should be too, please. On the plus side, too, it wasn't a like, oh, there's some people that when they work on stuff, they stay up for days at a time, and yeah, I wasn't doing that bad at taking care. But there's always room to improve. Whoa. Did they get stuck? Because, yeah, the Quahawks will sometimes jump like that, and the chums as well, especially. Usually if they can't get to you. Oh, did we get it? I missed, unless that was earlier. There might have been some gift memberships, but I think that was before. There we go! We got the Grizzco Slosher. Alright, I'm going to try my hardest to only slosh twice before I recharge. Uh-oh, we have Glowflies. I just realized what it was. I don't know if this is a great weapon for Glowflies. All things considered, I did not mean to jump down there. Man. Thank you. Okay. I'm not even in the right spot. Where do you guys want to be? Are we kind of going above this canyon here? I thought we were supposed to be in that corner. I'm going to jump between, I guess. And hang out on the wall a little bit, if that'll help. There we go. Whoa! Those just launched over weird. Yeah, I'm not going to be that much help, I think, with this thing. Oh, you know what? I got my specials. What am I doing? Throw another one. Gotta get these eggs. Okay, yeah, that's where I thought we should be. Slosher, of course, is really strong, but extremely ink-hungry and slow in a way that can be concerning. Alright, now we just have to survive. Which I am a little worried about. Okay, it shifted. Oh, it is still on me. I don't know why I thought it wasn't anymore. Good job, everybody. T. Jones using their special. Everyone busting out all the specials for this last bit. There we go. Good job. It sounds like we might also have a Zuna. Normal tide. Okay, good. Kailani, welcome to the early birds. I think they might have been an early bird before, or they got a gifted membership, but they just joined up. Thank you so much. Appreciate. We played with them quite a bit in Salmon Run before. Alright, I'm squiffing apparently. That way. Thank you. Get this flipper flopper out of here. Throw that down. I think that might help a little bit. I'm gonna try to lure it back a little so we don't go into a corner. Yeah, bring it over here, T. Jones. Slash Kimberly. So we don't lose all the eggs that we need. Bunch of eggs down here, but I don't know if we're gonna get them. I'm just gonna try to blast it and pick out whatever bosses I can along the way, because... Oh, there's one. Can we get it? Nah, too far. I was hoping I could get some of those snatchers when they're passing over. Yeah, use that crab. I'm a little worried about the fly fish. We're so close though, if we can just survive a little bit and get this thing, we should be okay. Oh. Ah, no! It's the slosher that's left, which is not a good sign. Oh, okay, we're back. Yeah, we ran out of time, unfortunately. Ah, so close. Hopefully we'll get some good scales for that, because it was almost gone. Yeah, we got a silver. Alright. Yeah, I wasn't taking enough bosses out, but... some of that was being like, everything is in the range that I need to be a little closer with that squiffer, too. definitely, yeah, trying to keep the boss in a good area where we can hit him with the golden eggs, but not be too clumped together, isolated. Zuna's harder, I think, than Horrorboros, because there's so much of, like, positioning. Whereas Boris, he just goes in a circle. We don't have to worry about any of that stuff. Okay, good job, guys. I'm gonna take a quick water break. I'll be right back. Okay. Got all that G. Guess so. I looked that. I already forgot now. I looked it up because I was talking to Danny about Splatoon, and guess so, the G, the currency, gold came up. And she mentioned Gesso is a brand of like art supplies. And then it also has a word, a meaning with squid. I can't remember if it like refers to, it's just called cash on Inkopedia, but it has some connection to squid themselves. I need to look it up here again so I can remember. It's like a food term. Squid, yeah, it's the word for squid tentacles, usually like fried or cooked. So there's a double meaning there. And then the G also looks kind of like a tentacle or a squid. Okay. But yeah, I didn't realize there was like, they managed to do a squid and an art connection, maybe. I'm sure it's on purpose. They wouldn't name it something that also has to do with like paint and stuff unless that was on purpose. But yeah, the bulletin board, if you got here late, is for extra work. I don't know if it's going to hang around long term. Like, will it be there permanently or only within the period of extra work happening? We'll find out. But yeah, I guess to touch on that again, extra work I do feel like enjoyable, not as fun as Big Run to me. It does feel like a mid-level event. I hope they improve and change it in the future. I saw a lot of people say, you know, just because the theming of Grizzco is a company that can be kind of tough to work for doesn't mean all the events have to necessarily reflect that. And I think they did the stuff with the sticker as a reward to try to not make people feel like they are missing out if they can't play. Because I think some of these events, if you feel like you have to play every single weekend to actually get everything, it's gonna make a lot of people struggle to, they're just gonna, you know, burn out on the game because they're playing constantly or more than maybe is healthy. You gotta take breaks from anything. Definitely learned that this week. Again, lesson you continually learn in life. But yeah, I do think the stickers and the trophies for Big Run are meant to be fun little special things that are cosmetic. They're for your locker. It's not really that big of a thing. The badge is a similar way, but because it's a thing you can get in the game, of course people are going to want it. And I had this conversation with you guys about Big Run, where it's inherently everyone wants to not miss out on something, which makes sense. I think my perspective on rewards is, if they're going to do it, again, I don't need the best reward immediately. I can work up to it, but not everyone's going to share that perspective as well. And the other big complaint I saw with extra work was it was for 2 to 4 players. Oh, jeez. And having it limited to a group means not everyone's going to be able to participate, but they already mentioned they're going to have it be freelance accessible, single player. Well, still 4 players, but you can have a random squad, basically, in the future. So, They did address that, but I think, again, they were talking about it being kind of a team building thing, so they wanted it to be team exercise. I was worried we used up all of our bomb ink before the second Moz was there. I tried to shoot the Big Shots thing out of the way. That was a waste. Yeah, you really got to get in there. It's a combat charger where you need to be close enough to basically almost be in shooter range, but it's part of what I'm mixed on about the Squiffer. I know that's its calling card. That's what makes it kind of unique, but if I'm gonna have to sit and charge, just give me a better range charger anyways, you know? It still has pretty good range, but not the range I'm thinking, because I charge it and inherently my muscle memory tells me, oh, I should be able to hit stuff really far away. We gotta get these eggs in here. Run out of time. Alright, we're good. Hey, you. Looked like I grabbed it and then he took it. Okay. AJ likes fries. Just joined the Night Owls. Welcome, AJ. Definitely make sure you put your friend code in the Discord Night Owl room, Night Owl's Roost, and I will make sure you're added. This goes out to anyone who is Night Owl or above. If I don't have you on my friends list for Splatoon or any future stuff, please make sure I have your friend code so I can add you. Or let me know if your name is different on the Switch, if you sent a request, that sort of thing. Just any way you can make sure I get you in there. That's one of the perks of being a Night Owl is guaranteed spot on the friend list. And this is going to be a little scary here because there's a stinger on the opposite end. Well, we're getting a bunch of them. I might do this because they're all lined up in a good way. I'm noticing I'm not doing a good job of paying attention when my friends are down. I need to be more aware. I'm so focused on the enemies. We have Big Shot on top of everything. I don't think we're going to access some of those far away eggs. We basically have all the eggs we need here. We just gotta get them. Where's everybody? I got you. Oh, I thought I had you. No. Thank you. Oh no. Ashley had a really good inkjet going, helping us, and then she got splatted for her trouble. Alright, we got quota. Play it safe here. Can't dodge around him fast enough to hit the scrapper. Okay. Good job, everybody. Welcome again, AJ. Anyone who joins the Discord, if you're, stuck waiting for a roll, don't worry, I'll get you soon enough, usually after the stream. Oh, so AJ, yeah, they were like, why am I an egg and not a bird? So the badge system on YouTube, you start out your first month, you're an egg, your second month, you're a cracked egg with a little eye peeking, and then you're, after 2 months, you get the little chick hatching, and then from then on, it's a mystery for now. You guys will have to wait and see what happens. It's gonna maybe take some twists and turns you aren't expecting. Alright, we're almost at a professional. I mentioned, yeah, if you're wondering why we're down there again, the one weekend we just kept having weird connection errors. Inexplicable, I think server-based and not internet-based connection errors, and that kept knocking me down. But we're about to get into Executive VP here again. There we go. Thank you, Steven, for linking the Discord. I'll get this going. Try to send out the pool invite. There we go. AJ, you're all set up. I didn't even click through before it filled up. Okay. Yeah, everyone you see with the YouTube badge, that's the little chick, is someone who's been a member since basically when we started doing these a couple months ago. But that's just like with extra work and Big Run. It's something you work towards. That's just time rather than putting in the skill. But I appreciate it either way. Okay. Starting to get my head back into the fishing mindset. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm kinda happy that extra work happened when it did and it wasn't another Big Run, because I would have been a little disappointed if I was tired and couldn't put the time into a Big Run. What is this? Okay. I was gonna say, I should be able to hit this from the ground, right? There's definitely, like, disadvantages to playing a bunch of games at once. As a kid, I would have the one game because, you know, that's what I was allowed to, you know, we could afford one game every handful of months or holiday, and then I would have to stick with that and learn the ins and outs, and I think that's a lot of what kind of formulated my nascent brain into feeling like that's how I like to play games, is learn a ton about one game and try to get good at it and practice it. But I have to say, you know, the advantage of... Ooh, I can't believe I actually survived that. The advantage of playing multiple games is you get a lot of... you get a lot of practice in different stuff and changing your skill set quickly. We got 2 chargers together. Trying to get down to where Farron is. There we go. It's not going so great. I'm going to try to grab, because I don't think we're doing this otherwise. Those eggs in, folks! Ugh. Okay. We're so close. Ah! I had the last egg, and it was milliseconds from going in there. But yeah, I was gonna say, it can train you to be able to switch modes quickly, which is something you need in Splatoon if you're switching weapons and stuff like that, but it also means, I think it's an adjustment period for me to get back in the headspace of each different game. Man, we were right there. Okay. Try another with this group, because that didn't quite seem fair. I felt like we had it, and just had to hit A right there, and I had not enough time. Void got stuck with the charger. I like that. I think I am looking at the chat so much, I forget to see all the little interactions you get on the helicopter. Like, was that me and... I think it was me and Void, and they were, like, telling a joke, or somebody was laughing. Ooh, we got the slosher. Okay. But, I think we have a special wave here that I'm worried about. Mothership. Okay. This isn't too bad. This thing is so slow, I gotta lead my shots. Not the best wave to get the Grizzco slosher, because you can destroy these little crates, the Chinooks, without much trouble. Not gonna help me that much to have a slow weapon against them, but at the same time, it's not the worst. It should be good against the Mothership itself. Speaking of which, here it comes. There we go. This is not good. Yep, couldn't get out of the way in time. Thank you. It's so nice to pop up and immediately get the bomb that I need to revive me. I'm not listening to the advice of you need to shoot, charge, shoot, charge. It's tough when you're getting surrounded. I want to just blast away. One thing I do feel like would be nice with Splatoon to improve more and get more practice in would be to actually play more than once a week, but unfortunately with 4 streams and 3 games, that would be really tough to do. Don't worry, we'll have the end of the season soon, and I'm gonna have to grind out that catalog, and I'll get tons of experience and level up once again. That's what happened at the end of the chill season. It should be easier this time, thanks to their increased catalog last-minute bonus thing. Over here. Don't forget, you can shoot the flipper flopper when it's in the air to weaken its armor before it lands. Although it looks like it might heal that. Oh no, it doesn't heal the damage. Getting stuck in spots where I'm like, I'm not paying enough attention. There you go. Everyone's so good at that now. Not paying enough attention to the things I need to pay attention to. Oh, that's gone. And the thing that you need to pay attention to constantly shifts in this to the point where it can be really frustrating. I can't get any eggs. Keep having to go back and... Yep. Okay. Oh. Anyone around, or we're half dead? I feel like we're not hitting quota. Nope. Can't even tell where they are. They're all the way down at the beach. Oh, it's Ashley. Ah, they got taken out. That's okay. Charchu using their 2-month early bird message to say, I'm now a new bird. Congratulations on hatching your membership badge. Okay. Yeah, that was, again, we really spread out trying to get bosses, and then we can't save each other. Okay, I will get out of professional purgatory at some point. Big Shot Beach. Yeah, sometimes I've noticed we'll be like struggling, and then it's like, then Big Shot shows up and he makes everything worse. I'm kind of surprised with me. I'm sure other people are already higher rank, but I'm surprised that I'm in professional and it's still hitting some of the hazard level feelings. Yeah, 168. This is like our normal hazard level. But even with me being a little lower, it doesn't lower it down that much. Okay. New group here. Please don't spam the chat. If I'm doing something, I will get to your message. Even if I don't read it out loud, I see it. It just takes some time sometimes. Okay. Got D, Octorchu, Jimbles. Let's give this a shot. Every failure is just a little more of the stink meter on the side, and one step closer to getting a King Salmonid, though. Once again, yeah, if you're just hopping in, this is a partial wild card. Only one of the 4 weapons is random. It can be the Grizzco Slosher 20% of the time, but the other 80 is going to be random other weapons. I do kind of, yeah, even if I'm not sold on some of these weapons, I think it's nice to have partial rather than full wild card, because you don't have to have an insane amount of unpredictability. This thing doesn't explode the same way the Explosher does, I'm realizing. But it can, there we go, just destroy these guys. Yeah, don't forget the Grizzco Slosher pierces through any enemy, so you can use it to just blast through stuff. It is a heavy weapon, so it's very slow to swim and uses a ton of ink. Oh, I thought that would... Huh. There we go. I got hit it in the right spot. It was hitting the back of it in a way where it wasn't actually doing damage. Oh, a little higher. A little higher. Okay. There we go. Up, up, up. Oh, no. I'm losing people, even with the normal weapons. I can't reach yet. Okay. But yeah, particularly the Grizzco Slosher is good against flyfish, because you can just pierce right through, and even steelheads. It's kind of like the range version of the Grizzco Splatana, which I prefer, but I know is... some people think the Slosher is the best weapon in this game, in Salmon Run. I think I just prefer weapons that don't use so much ink. And the Splatana can kind of make a good use of its melee capabilities. I've never been big on ranged weapons in Splatoon for whatever reason. Okay, good job, folks. Oh, I tied. Takes me back to the last big run. Where are we going? This side? I'm gonna get rid of this because I know everyone's gonna focus up on the Drizzler, so. Big part of Salmon Run is being where you're needed, ideally, and I do want to improve on that. I know it's good to, yeah, you want to hit help immediately if you're in trouble, typically, but I always see that and I think, oh, I gotta revive them, but sometimes people are still under the ink. And I sit there waiting to revive them. Get out of here, you pots. Jumbles. I'm very tempted just to immediately booyah again, because this is not looking so hot for us. Getting out of control pretty quick. Come on. Yep, okay. I'm booyahing. Nope. Okay, we have quota. Hopefully that booyah was not in vain. Survive! High tide on this map can just be a mess. Oh, he managed to get 2 chargers again. There is the bamboozler. Alright. Lugas. I'm out of specials, though, so it's a little scary. Low tide, okay. Got that one. Good job. Almost thought mine was going to fly out. Try to do my best to remember to roll to do damage sometimes more with the Glugas. Like I mentioned, they do actually do more damage, unlike the other dualies. Uh-oh. Should not have dropped that far. Nah. Definitely need more practice to familiarize the drop roll distance. Thank you. Come on, fire. I get so impatient, but sometimes I'm like, I'm gonna die if you don't fire your shot, Steelhead. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We gotta get out of this corner. There's so many eggs here, though. Okay, we're doing alright. I just saw a huge ice cream cone of eggs get lifted away, but that's fine. We got plenty. Look at this. Good job, folks. Well, do we have another? I think we got another king immediately. Yep, ink it up. Let's get ready. Alright. Gonna try to focus. What did I get? Fire shot. Okay. Good, good, good. And I got no booyah. Good position there if we can get. That slamming lid is not going to get out of the way though. If we're not careful. There we go. He's going to land right on all our eggs. We need those. We either have to get behind him or lure him away a little more. Uh-oh. Octo-chew. Got stuck there in a way that didn't work so hot. Alright, let's take all this out. Uh-oh. We're good, we're good, we're good. Okay, bring him back. We got plenty of eggs over here. Nice. Uh-oh, just don't let that stinger take us out. Yep, it did. Got stuck in the ink. Anybody in behind, or are we all over on this side dying? Where's everyone? It's me and Octo-chew over here. There we go. Okay, good, good, good. The length of its belly flop is so much farther than it seems. It was a mistake to go down here. I don't think we're gonna have time to do this. I'm the only one left. He's gonna belly flop me. Well, we hit right to the edge again, but we got a gold scale. That is like a 1% chance, and we hit that pretty frequently, all things considered. Not too bad. We're not getting our badge additional splats of Zunas, but I'll take the scales instead. They're definitely rarer. Yeah, alright. One more good one, and I can get back to Executive VP. Yeah. How many gold do I even have? I need a good goal. I need something to be saving for. I know I want that cool banner. We're close enough where I don't know if they're going to add a ton of stuff for Salmon Run in the next season. We'll probably get a new King Salmonid for the new big run, I'm hoping. Crossing my fingers for that, but I'm not sure what else. So I have 10 gold scales. This is, yeah, one of the more ridiculous parts of the rewards is that you need 30 for this parka, this gas station parka. But yeah, we already got this. I do like the Angry Rain boots. I'm tempted to get those. And then this is my other goal. But that's all bronze scales. I'm not even sure what, like, that would be insane. That's like the corporate credit card of Grizzco. If you buy that, you can just control the company. Spend Mr. Grizz's money. But yeah. Are we gonna, what king are we gonna get next time? The fillet? The whirlpool? The whatever that is? Who's to say? Because we already got the Zuna and some of the others. There's a lot of stuff I could be saving my gold for. Potentially, I should just hold on to it and see what rewards we get next season, because we'll probably get, I think we're going to get another 6 pieces of Splatoon 2 gear if things go well. So, I'm not sure what those, I think there's like the one gardening gloves, and there's a couple different stuff. And then, of course, I could be spending on these slop suits. Tempting. Alright. Oops, nope, nope, nope. That was close. Jedal says, I fear the man who owns the 333 gold scale banner. I think a lot of the people who were like crazy Salmon Run overfishers have used some of their gold to get stuff like the Goldie figurine already, and they don't have as much gold now, but I know some people this is all they play. That seems like this is all I play, but some people who play way more than I do and focus on Salmon Run have tons of scales. I'm curious if anyone's managed to save up and get that gold banner, because it's been a bit, but that still seems insane. Okay. I don't know who N is. I think we played with them before. Yeah, Rene, I don't know. Yeah, getting the expensive things first and then save for the other stuff later, I don't know. Oh, they're N, maybe. Okay. Good to see it. Yeah, I think some of it I'm like, oh, I'm happy that the gear that is 30 gold scales is not one I care about, but that's a big complaint I've seen where like, why arbitrarily is some of the gear so much more expensive than the others? It does, again, feels like a predatory evil company store, but that doesn't make for a great user experience sometimes. If you really love that juice parka, I feel bad for you because it's almost like a badge of honor of how much you've played, but at the same time, what if you just want to wear the gear you like? There we go. Getting the range down a little better. And also trying to help out by taking out more of these lessers. Oh, a little too short. Steel eels love me. They're always going after me. Go. Let's get out of here. I think I'm doing a better job of conserving my ink with this too now. The problem is, we got 2 stingers over there. Hey, you. Eat those eggs. Somebody, I think Void, went after the stingers for us and paid the price. Ah, almost got both of those in one rotation. Oh, I'm gonna die. Yep. Too many big shots at the basket. Thank you. Oh, I just missed that. It's okay. We're alive. Alright. Reliable squiffer. Definitely worked out better that time. We're getting the slosher pretty consistently, like I mentioned before, you only get so many of the wild cards, and having the slosher actually show up. I'm gonna try to go in and actually use it, because kinda like the cannon. Can I pierce through here and just hit it? Yep. That's fun. Knowing the arc of this thing is important too, because it flies and then it falls straight down. But it is fun to just be able to blast anywhere you want through stuff. I'm doing the thing where it's, I'm shooting at stuff, but then obviously the Cohawk cannons are doing it too. So it's like the little brother with the controller where they're not actually playing a little bit, where I'm like, yeah, that's hitting everything. Everybody's making me feel like I'm doing a better job with it because of, cannons doing a lot of the damage. Glad the ink recovered just in time for that. But it's still, yeah, see, don't even have to worry about which way I'm facing. Used well, used right, this thing is good. There we go. Just went straight through a Drizzler. I think I just prefer, of the 2 piercing, crazy Grizzco weapons, I think the Splatana is more fun to me. Just flying around everywhere, blasting stuff. There we go. missed that. That's okay. Hitting our groove this shift, I feel like. Some of it could be I got all my thoughts out, or most of them, out about Eggstra work. Curious, yeah, how other people have felt. I was trying to keep an eye on the chat, but we were also playing while I was talking about it. Oh, nice. Good use of the killer whale. You guys are getting so good. Oop. Big Shot will not leave us alone this time. I know, I was just thinking about it because I was going back and looking at a little bit of Eggstra work stuff. Like I mentioned, I was watching other people play. For whatever reason with Eggstra work, it was like real easy to hear Big Shot's voice. I guess because we were just playing the first wave over and over that had the guaranteed Big Shot, and it was just hearing him constantly in that one. But it was interesting that he has like a voice that I couldn't put my finger on. I was like, this is a Five Nights at Freddy's character, and I think it is Foxy. He has the same like doop 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 sound of that character from the first Freddy. It was just kind of weirdly nostalgic for me to hear that sound, that voice. Oh, didn't hit that close enough. Try to get this and then get the egg in. Uh-oh, we're gonna run out of time to get these eggs. And I don't have time to... Oh, I'm the only one left too! Oh no! Ah! Everyone got stuck down there. We had that. Ah, that was rough. But yeah, I don't know, that was a weird brain memory, but sometimes I'll hear a sound effect in something, or I'll hear something that's similar, and I'm like, I can't rest until I figure out what it is, but I feel like, yeah, Big Shot has a similar voice to Foxy. Okay. I want to maybe do another one with this group, because I feel like we had that. We just got into a bad way right at the end. Okay. I'm trying to scroll back. I want to see what people think about Eggstra work. I think just, I noticed not as many people trying to grind out. I think because the trophy is inherently cooler, King Salmonids are just more exciting. The randomness is more exciting in some ways than fixed waves. Even the 5 waves, it was like, yeah, people just put a little more time into it. Could have just been the time of the year, too. Spring is busy. Oh, we got a tornado. Good, easy one to start with. Except when they drop all the stuff on us. Uh-oh. And was reading the chat or something. Oh. I had the moment where I went over to the rock, thinking the basket was going to be there. Rocks. I don't even want to think about rocks after Breath of the Wild last night. Man. If you didn't catch that stream, we spent a good, hour or so getting a horse over some rocks to try to get them into where we shouldn't. And it was, yeah, I will say in some ways it was fun, but it was also extremely frustrating. Because the game really didn't want Epona to be where we were trying to go. But it was a good learning experience. Oh, that's what I was going to say is, yeah, my brain chemistry, I tend to get kind of impatient. I want to always be doing something, so I'm not great at waiting. That's part of why I don't think chargers are necessarily my weapon type. But I was going to say, Big Run inherently is more interesting to me because we get the randomness, we get the excitingness, the surprise weapons and waves and King Salmonid appearances, whereas Extra Work just inherently is way more consistent in a way that is, it's not as stressful, but it's also gonna be a little less exciting. It doesn't hit the same brain chemicals to have that consistency. So I would rather do worse and have things be exciting than necessarily do really well and have them be extremely consistent and predictable. I think I learned from Extra Work. This guy here. Try not to block your shot. That's another thing, yeah. I guess everyone has to worry about that, but chargers in particular can just have their whole charge invalidated by someone walking in front of it. Where's that flag fish? I'm not gonna get to him in time. Okay. You got that? Yep, they do. Alright, that almost went real bad where I did the thing where I was like running after a fly fish that I inherently maybe shouldn't have gone so far out of my way, especially because someone was over there. We got a bunch of eggs stacked up here. I watch the fly fish. A little bit of a greedy wave breaker, but I wanted to get all these eggs in. Nope. See, that's exactly what you don't want to do when things are dicey. Dive into a group of chums just to take out one fly fish. But... okay. Yeah, that's a good comparison. Stanko in the chat saying Extra was Extra Work was like a speed run. You do the same thing over and over. That's kind of how I felt babysitting Epona for, that's what Charicho was calling it. Like trying to get Epona into a spot was like, oh, I'm just gonna keep doing this over and over until I execute it correctly. And I think not just my preference, but also as someone trying to stream and make for entertaining videos and streams to watch, I don't want to just show the same thing over and over again. I feel like I worry that it gets too monotonous for people. So there's that element where there's an inherently the hot pan effect on me where I'm like, oh, this is bad, I'm showing the same thing too much, but that was happening with Epona. I know some people enjoyed it. I think in retrospect, it was, I wasn't, as rough as I thought it was when I was doing it. We got the crisscross peace streams of the stingers. Okay, I threw it at least. No, it broke it! Ugh, okay, we're good. Thank you, and... threw my wave breaker because I was like, oh, I need to get the wave breaker on the basket because I'm running out of time to have my wave breaker help, and then inherently I just kind of did it without thinking and didn't see that steel eel in time. Whoop. We got quota, just gotta survive. Thank you. Okay. Good job, folks. Ashley's tier list. Big Run, greater than Golden Grizzco weekend, greater than Extra Work. What about a normal Wildcard weekend? Where do you put that? Above or below Extra Work? Yeah, I would rank them the same, though, basically. I think the Golden Grizzco weekend having all... Ooh, there we go. We're back in it. Having all the special Grizzco weapons available was so fun. I want to have that happen again, so hopefully that'll be something next season. Thank you, Farron, Void, N, for helping me get back to Executive VP, and everyone else who was helping me along the way. Someone thinks I'm fresh. Good timing, because we are fresher than we've been in a few weeks here. I got knocked down by all the disconnects 2 weeks ago. Then we had to play extra work, and I got to sit there and watch my rank not be able to change. Excruciating. No, it's fine. But yeah, I couldn't change my rank for that whole weekend. I just saw a professional taunting me. Okay. Sorry if I'm not jumping into some of your rooms. Connection issues can be a thing, and I tend to like to host so that I can be the one having that, you know, be on my end. Farron liked Golden Grizzco the best, then Extra Work, then Big Run. Wow. Not a fan of Big Run, I guess. When are we going to get Big Work and Extra Run? I said Extra Run earlier. Big Work. Big Work. Big Work. Rene has a full meter. Are you in here? I want to double check that. Ooh. My aim is off. Yeah, everyone that has different Discord names, YouTube names, and Splatoon names, you know, that's fine, that's your choice, but it is so confusing. I have a hard time remembering stuff, or, you know, I do remember people, but it's a lot easier when I can consistently say, oh, there's that person. Oh, yeah, I got the egg in, but at what cost? We lost somebody. Oh, they're good. Whoa, what was that? Drift King! Why did they do that? Was someone spinning around them? That was like a sick trick. That was so weird looking. That had to be a glitch, or they were changing their target too much that it just made it. Yep, I'm gonna die. Yep. Get out of the way of the missiles and the... Too early. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. I'm just going for that, because I'm annoyed by that fly fish. Okay. Trying to get some more eggs up there before we get out of here. This ramp is such a death trap that it is very easy to get stuck down there, and then you can't get back up because all the walls are... Even though I think this is probably the easiest map, or one of the easier maps, it can be really tough. I'm a little worried if we're surviving this. We need one egg. Are you around? We got it. There we go. Okay. Good job, man. JCN, I think, saved us. I saw Ashley going to save me, but she got stuck. The missiles were just torturous on that one. Low tide. Oof. We keep getting these Quahog charges constantly. Gotta wait for it to open. Try to time that right. There we go. Okay. I like to, depending on my weapon, I like to try to get a little one full ink tank of the cannon, and then try to move in and do more. I think a lot of people do that, it looks like. But having at least a couple people dedicated to using the cannon is extremely helpful, because the Quahogs, of course, are a problem otherwise. There we go. Should be called Steelhead Charge. Look at this. Oh, okay. Just an instant missile splat. I think I went over multiple missiles or something. I'm in a real bad spot, thank you. cannon saved me. Ah, I was trying to get that fly fish, but I got too committed there. Let's just go for the easy maws if we can. Who died? I don't see where you are. Oh, you're behind. Okay. We're so close. We need some more eggs, though. There's no bosses by the basket. Oh, there's one. Get the eggs. Whoever splatted it wasn't there. They were in the cannon. Okay, good. Rene is N. Oh, YouTube's weird. You can't have a one-letter name? That's unfortunate, yeah. Don't get knocked back out of Executive VP immediately. That would be so sad. We've got 2 more, and then we'll see another Zuna. I feel like we're getting Zunas pretty quick. We've only been going like an hour and a half, and we're already on our 3rd Zuna almost. It's good when you have that option of changing your username, your screen name, because sometimes I picked my name in middle school, and then I got kind of stuck with it to the point where I'm just kind of sunk cost into it. But I know, yeah, some people like to reinvent themselves or change it when they can. I know, yeah, a lot of people being like, I picked this when I was 6 years old. But yeah. And then you're stuck with it, but sometimes it works out. It becomes your whole branding, basically. Luckily, I didn't hit a certain age where I'm like, I hate ducks, I hate birds. No. They're not even actually my favorite animal, but I do like them, of course. That's slanderous to say in here, amongst all the eggs. Wow, but Mikey, BT Mikey or Bloop Troop for the Splatoon 1 Bloop Troop, they made a new email address just for that name back in Splatoon 1, and they've used it for their username. That's so cool. Bloop Troop for life. I think I saw a Drizzler. Do that. Thank you. Don't want to stay down here too long, but I've noticed we keep sometimes running out of eggs, or we'll be 1 away from quota. Uh-oh. Who's down there? Unfortunately, they're right in the... Sometimes it's unavoidable, but if you get stuck in the slamming lid, that's the worst feeling. Yep. Couldn't get the ink to get the moss. Couldn't get onto the fish stick because of the moss. Wow. There we go. Oh! Clutch. Killer whale. Thank you. Saved us there. Excuse me. I think that was Ashley, and now... Come on, let me get this fish stick. Everything's like, no, you are not getting the fish stick. You are dying every time you try to go for it. Wow. Alright. Ashley's selfless act couldn't save us in the end. Oh no. The bird theming isn't a lie, it's just not my favorite animal anymore. I mentioned before, I do have a connection with herons, because it was like a lot of pivotal moments in my life. I feel like a heron shows up weirdly. My favorite animal is, outside of Toppy and Gigi, of course, my cats. My favorite animal is actually Tanuki, the raccoon dog, but we don't have those around here, so I'm never going to see one probably unless I go to a country that has one. But yeah, that's kind of changed over time. I love folklore and yokai and stuff, and I think that has changed my favorites. a little bit over the years. I love Pompoko, the one Studio Ghibli movie. And even as a kid, yeah, Mario had the Tanuki suit. That's why I got intrigued about what that was. Alright. Didn't mention the pool tonight, but the pool is just swimming bird, one word, if you want to join. I'll send out the invite each time. I know the friends typically get in. That's one of the benefits of having a membership. You can get in a little easy. Mikey's in here, yay! Just talking about you, because you were talking about your username. Good to see ya. Where are you? Over here somewhere. Your hologram disappeared. We're starting too quick. I think that means we're booting up. Okay. Yeah, Tanukis are cool because they seem fake, but they are real animals. They're a real animal that has all this, like, folklore and cryptid stuff about them, magic, and yeah, it's just cool. Foxes and a couple other animals are similar, where there's so much, like, myth and stuff about them. And Tanuki are actually closer related to foxes than they are to actual raccoons. It's like so slow I need to really lead my shots a little better. Probably shouldn't be going after that. Let's see what other bosses I can hit. Yep, this would be good, right? I'm not doing the thing I'm supposed to. Ah, so close. Supposed to fire twice and then move on. What do we got? Okay, I'm getting out of here. It's another thing, I'm not very patient at just letting eggs sit if I'm not the one to collect them, because I tend to go and try to get them even with a heavy weapon when I shouldn't. There we go, I think that hit through the steel eel. That was working out well. Most weapons I'm like, I need more practice with to learn doing the thing I'm not supposed to. I need more practice to learn, but it's like the Grizzco Slosher you can't really get practice with that much unless you save a job code or something. Can't reach you, Mikey. Don't move. I can't reach you. I'm too slow. Okay, someone else got them. Thank you. I had to aim down and try to fire with this awful, awful speed. Great power comes at great ink cost. I should have been going after the flyfish. A little distracted. Everyone's talking about where their username came from. In the great debate when Tears of the Kingdom comes out, whether I should do videos or should do streams, I'm realizing is very distractible, so it's hard not to try to like glance over and read chat in the middle of playing, which can work for some games. Probably, I think Tears of the Kingdom's not going to be as crazy fast-paced as this game or something, but I noticed that I need to be a little more restrained on when I get distracted. There we go. I say that, but we'll have to see what of that is under my control and what isn't. I've spoken a little bit about what's going on with me. I'm not best at taking this fish stick out. Come on. I really hate using a charger on fish stick. And then I feel like I have to do it just because it's there. I should have moved on. I should have gone to some other boss. Okay, we got quota. Good job, folks. Can't see you there, Mikey. There you are. Alex says distraction. Yeah, that's the other thing. You guys are little stinkers and will purposely try to distract me. So, hopefully I'll have more help with some of that soon enough. I just gotta find time between doing streams and having fun with you guys to take care of some life stuff. Alright, this is wave 3. I've got both of my killer whales, so as soon as I see a flyfish or something, might as well just use it on one of those. A little too slow for that. Yeah, let's do that. There's a stinger there and a stinger there. Get both of them. Uh-oh. Where's the big shots coming from? Over there? I see their Disney magic. Just gotta actually get the eggs from half of these things. They're so spread out. Mikey! Oh, there goes a flyfish with a bunch of the eggs. Okay. There we go. Plenty of eggs in the sea. Just rolled right along the path of the person running from that ink jet. Or a flyfish. Okay, we're good. Survive. We might get a Zuna immediately here. I see that distraction out of the corner of my eye, Steven. He says, distraction, lol. Yep, I just saw the big super chat color. Oh, unfortunately, no Zuna quite yet, but we're close. Thank you, Steven and Ashley, for the super chat. Even if it's trying to sabotage me. You want us to do well, don't you? I'm torn. Okay. Yeah, there shouldn't be any ads in the stream. People are just, when you watch the VOD later, there are, but when you're watching it live, there shouldn't be, because I have control over that. I mentioned last stream, I was like, YouTube has been trying to say, hey, do you want us to automatically play ads during the stream? But I feel like when something's live and that happens, it's such an annoyance. Because you're like, oh, I just missed something and I can't. I guess you guys could back up, but then you're off from the live moment, especially in a stream like this where you want to be able to be ready to jump in. Like in a second here when I make the room live. I will quickly show the pool for anyone who's new to the game or new to playing this way. So yeah, you go to the center part, you hit L and then R right here, and then you can add your pool. There's the name, and you can join people. I can see, oh, Kayla. I thought I was friends with Kayla. Her room is full, but she was playing recently. Maybe I'm not friends with Kayla on here. I gotta add her. Good way to tell who I have on my friends list and who I don't. And Goldie's playing X Battles right now. Yeah, it doesn't have to be exclusively for Salmon Run, but I kind of feel like they added the pools, right before extra work to try to make it easier to play with people that you know. To get groups of 2 or 4 for that, because it was required. I will add you after the stream, AJ. I can't do that right in the middle because it does take a lot of time to go and do all the friends list stuff. I've done that before in the Wii U era, and I'm not gonna subject people to that because I will make people watch me take a horse up a river stubbornly. But the friends list stuff, it just takes so long to load all that. I don't know why it's like that, but you know, Nintendo things. Speaking of which, I've heard a lot of rumors. This has been a persistent rumor, but I've heard we might be getting a Switch upgrade or Switch 2 in the next year or so, but not necessarily getting new Splatoon, new Zelda, you know, and Pokemon will get like upgrades to make them run better, which after after some of extra work, I'm sure that would be helpful because there was like I think it was the last wave had some major lag just from the game itself. Being overloaded by all the salmonid. Hello. And I'm gonna open some lobbies for anyone Night Owl or above, if you remember. Next, I'll try to do that next shift here. So that is another benefit of being a member. You don't just get on the friends list. I try to make these private lobbies to make it easier for people to get into play. You have to remember, if you jump and throw, it does go farther. The momentum of your movement and the height all carries over to egg throws. It's very similar to a splat bomb. Oh, is that mine? You can go, Jimbles. Throw them right in. Oh, I'm getting a bunch of... Thank you. I almost died there. It is very satisfying, I have to say, to line up a shot with the chargers and hit right through a whole mess. I thought I had that egg. A whole mess of salmonid. I swear sometimes, I guess I'm synced up with someone, but it looks like I have an egg on my back, but it's just the other little inkfish that's under me. Or turflings, I forgot. There's an official term for inklings and octolings. It's turflings now. Still not used to it. I think I like inkfish better. Okay. But yeah, we've had rumors of a Switch 2 for so long that it's got to happen eventually. I gotta do. I think we're gonna get one of those marginal upgrades that are not necessary, which can sometimes be nice to not have to get a whole new console if it's not that necessary. But then other times it's like, then they can't make the games necessarily that much better. They have to work on both systems. We've gone through this a couple times with like the new 3DS and stuff like that. But we'll see. The big rumors I saw was that, yeah, the Pokemon Company was going to try to time some of the DLC with Scarlet and Violet getting that pseudo next-gen upgrade. I thought he was going to die because he was making a little wiggle. I'll let this take me up a little bit. And then do it once these guys are gone. Let them walk away enough that I can blast them easier. Okay. What are we doing over here, folks? A lot of egg logs in the corner. Uh-oh. Oop, that's not what I meant to hit. It's okay. We need the eggs. Good, good, good. Whew! Sounded like the little rat mouse from Spirited Away. Choo! I think they were just like, phew. Oh, sweet, we got the wiper. This is really good for inking, and it's just extremely fun to play this thing. Ridiculous how fast they flail their little arms. Sorry, I'm getting in the front of your shot. I don't always know if someone's gonna take something out, so sometimes I get a little too overzealous with where I'm going. Oh, we got two of these guys. Go. Careful, that Moz is going after everybody. There's so many steel eels. there's one behind me. Ah, I thought I escaped the others, and then one turned around. I hope that's not the death of us. Ah, just barely missed the booyah. Can't get into a good spot, thank you. Jeez. No! Ah! I was trying to jump to avoid doing that dash, and it finally got the better of me there. Okay. Alright, good job, folks. I think next one, hopefully, well, it depends on who we're with, but we should have a Kohozuna pretty soon. Man, JCN, lucky, not having any drift yet, and they've had their Switch for 4 years. I mostly use Pro controllers, so I haven't busted some of my Joy-Cons up too much. But yeah, most of my older Switches are looking long in the tooth at this point. We have one that, yeah, if you watch the Pokemon series, Danny's original Switch that we had first overheated a bunch. So I had to switch over hers, no pun intended. Swap. That's where the name of the Switch comes from, because you need to switch eventually when it dies out. It's not going to be in the marketing. Ooh. I'll keep this one, I guess. Some of them I just have like multiple abilities on that are fun where I don't. Alright, we're going to make the password room. I almost forgot. Yes, thank you, Ashley. She was good timing. Night Owl room time. Let's look at some artwork while I do this. Okay. And the password is the same for any Night Owls that have played before. I'll put it in the Night Owl's roost in the Discord. While we get some people in. There we go, that filled up pretty quick. We got Waffle, aka Buddington III, who mentioned they also got their name when they were younger. It was like a joke name and they stuck with it. Void and Brian in here. AJ, I haven't, dabbled back into Animal Crossing in a while, or Mario Kart, but I want to play Mario Kart pretty soon. I need to get the expansion pass, and then we can do some Mario Kart tournaments. Maybe I should do that before Breath of the Wild comes out, because if I wait till after, Tears of the Kingdom, if I wait till after Tears of the Kingdom is going to just dominate all my thoughts and time, I feel like, for a little bit. But yeah, I'm going to try to plan on a Mario Kart tournament sooner than later, / just playing with you guys. It doesn't have to be a Feather Cup or any of those things. The real Feather Cup isn't out yet. Yeah, I'd like to get back to Mario Kart. Pretty rusty on that, but I play occasionally with the mods with my IRL friends. Thank you for joining, Mikey. Okay. Ugh. Gotta readjust. Sometimes I barely have time to ink because I have to get my sights back on. Not always paying attention at what our fourth weapon is unless I get the weird fourth weapon. Going down there. This is like the map where the steelhead can't decide. Oh, and then as soon as I turn away, he decides to fire. The steelhead can't decide where he wants to fire from half the time. Go all the way over into the center and then... this guy out of here. Try to keep the basket a little safer. Ooh, that was close. Trying to get my rolls in the right spot. Got a squid roll to stay alive. Oh, somebody, Brian got the stinger, I think, but a little too late. Anybody got a bomb? Look at that egg snap. I see Void. There he goes. Thank you, Void. Yeah, get those eggs. Okay, I'm heading back. I think that's enough big shot. Badlin. Come on. Ah. Flipper flopper. Thought I had him. Here we go. So many flipper floppers. Jeez. Okay. Get me up here. Trying to catch up with what everyone's talking about. Oh. I'm on the wrong tide level. I was keeping up with the shit. Danny and I kind of talked if we were gonna do Tears of the Kingdom together. Just having one of us dedicated to playing and one of us dedicated to the chat would help a lot. Uh-oh. We can't get you if you're under there, Waffle. Everybody get out from under the Salmon lid. No, they're not purposely staying under there, I don't think. Maybe that's the new strat. Just live under the Salmon lid where it's safe. You're in your inner tube, but you're safe. They can't fully take you out if you're already dead. Real good timing, Mr. Fish Stick. At least I got a weapon I can blast these guys with easier. Uh-oh. Things are looking a little scary down there. Everyone okay? Let's drop that cone. I'll give this guy, because sometimes letting these fish sticks just sit here, they seem harmless enough, but they ink up so much. Look at that. Waffle got stuck in all that ink. And it was the death of them. I'm gonna save my wave breaker, ideally. We got one more wave. I need to get a good, like, Mario Kart main staple, because I feel like I jump around. I like Donkey Kong, I like Wario. Could play Tanuki Mario. But yeah, I don't have a, like, go-to necessarily. I feel like some of my friends have their, like, okay, Al is on Yoshi. Steven loves Shy Guy. Forget what Ashley's main. Oh no, she's Inkling usually, I think. Some people just have their go-to and they already know. What Mario Kart character speaks to me? I don't quite know. I think I'm also used to when we would record Mario Kart, I would use different characters because I want to show all of them. It's going to be interesting from here on out in a post-Mario movie world what they do. Are we going to have a completely different Donkey Kong voice next Mario Kart? You know, are they going to have to use the celebrity voices, or will they stick with the goofy, like, woohoo, Donkey Kong? It'll be interesting to find out. Get back here, you. Worse weapons than the Nozlip knows to be stuck with, but... There we go. Okay, I think we're gonna get a king here. Yep, that sounds discordant enough to me. I think the problem is there's too many good Mario Kart characters. Like, I like a lot of Mario characters. It's hard to have a main. Oh no, I got the Squiffer again for Zuna. Oof. Multiple stingers? I'm about to die immediately thanks to that one. I don't know if this is the best spot to keep this guy stuck because he's about to slam someone into the corner, but we're gonna get all these bosses sneaking up on us too. Like that other stinger in the other corner. Okay. Lost somebody over here. Here comes Zuna. Trying to keep them centered so that we can easily hit them with any golden eggs, because if they're kind of in the center here, it's a lot easier to smack them. Although down in the gulf is a lot better if we can manage it. So close. A couple more. I see someone down there, I can't reach you. He's still stuck. A couple more. Come on, folks. Yeah, good job. Get a good zoom in on him popping. Haha. Keep going, folks. We did it. That's the power of the night owls. Now I got 10. Wow. I'll take those because like I mentioned, I want that big run banner, and I need like 300 more of them to get it, so that's a goal. Buddington dabbing on the Zuna. Love to see it. Okay. I've got my basic Horrorboros and Zuna badges, but I have no idea how far. I have to look on the app, but you could tell how far you are, because we need 100 of them to get the silver badge, and I think 1,000 for gold. That's the ultimate Grizzco privilege. Having the, or, you know, trophy. It's more valuable than any big run trophy. Thank you so much, Ashley, with the super chat. Power, wisdom, or courage for Zelda Splatfest. I still have not picked, honestly. That, I think we're picking next week. Yeah, next weekend is, oh wait. No, this weekend, yeah, this upcoming weekend, we will have the sneak peek starting on the, oh wait, I should do another one with night owls, but not, oh, too late. I already confirmed. Okay, we'll do one more with this group. So the weekend starting the 28th, this Friday, they will let us pick. And then the weekend of the 5th is the Splatfest. To tire me out right before Tears of the Kingdom comes out. I'm so torn. I feel like all three have their advantages. I probably am going to lean towards wisdom or courage. The red ink is tempting. But I feel like power is going to... I don't know, they balance the teams pretty well, I was going to say. Power almost seems like it's going to get popularity. I think wisdom is going to be the least popular, unfortunately. I like the ink color, I like the Sheikah Slate energy. I've been playing Breath of the Wild, so I'm real into the wisdom aesthetic, but courage is going to be a little tough because Big Man tends to not have the best luck. But I think having Link as his poster character will make it so Big Man does a little better. It's interesting, that is another one of those, like, it says a little about you, depending on which team you pick. That's kind of how a lot of Splatfest stuff is, but thank you, whoever's going after those fish sticks, so I don't have to with this charger. What do we have? Reef Slider? Reef Slider just slowly keeps getting buffed and buffed to the point where I think it's going to end up being really good. It's still pretty good, especially in Salmon Run. We saw him take out the Boris pretty well. I need this guy to move. Okay, good. I was going to say, he's stuck against a wall. Come on, flipper flopper. Somebody okay? Oh, this way. At this point, I don't know if it's worth dealing with Big Shot. I had to make a choice there. Here we go. Oh, well, this could be disastrous. Took down 3 bosses, was feeling good about myself, and then went right into a missile. I don't even know where anyone is. Thank you. Oof. My precious eggs. But yeah, I think the Splatfest theme was an obvious one, but a good one. I'm glad that we're getting that. And getting the special stage is going to be pretty cool. So I am looking forward to that, and that'll hopefully help me level my catalog up. We're running out of time. We got a month and some change. And like I said, a lot of that is going to be Zelda focused, where I don't know if I'm gonna... I say that each time, but I've been still managing to complete my catalog one way or the other. Oh, I'm dead. I was not paying attention to my flanks, and my aim is weird again. There we go. Good bombs. I'm gonna try to help with this flyfish. I almost went right into the maws. He saw it. Got redirected. My reef slider got redirected there. So close. This is real bad. Our quota is pretty tough here. We're getting overrun. What is the hazard level on this? I feel like we're struggling. I'm about to get killed by the steel eel. Ah, too risky. Wow, we were doing so well. And then, I don't know what happened. Got overrun on high tide. I cannot tell where anyone is. Oh, I see ya. They're in the crab. Oh my goodness. Oh. Yeah, the eggs are here, I think. We just don't have the time to put them in. Wow. What was that? Boss combo. Oh, Brian might be at max hazard level. Let me look at the hazards. I know people have been grinding out 999. It was fun, but it was a little frantic. I'm going to see... Yeah, what that was. But also, I wanted to try to get some other people in here if they want to join. Once again, if you're a Night Owl or above, check out the Night Owl's Roost on Discord, and I'll put the code in there. 201. Yeah, not too crazy. But these last couple have been a little higher hazard level. People have been grinding out. I gotta get there. No. Eventually, I will maybe choose a rotation that seems like ideal when I got good time, got good weapons that I like, and I will try to actually see if I can get some more badges and get to max hazard level would be great. That seems like it would be difficult on stream, but I think it would be fun to try someday. Okay. Yeah, it balances it out, even though if Ryan's maxed and I'm at, default when you start at EVP. Makes sense. Okay, let me get another one going. Throw this up one more time for people to look at while I sort this out. And get some water too. Okay, I think Rafa's gonna try to jump in here. They said Inko Wave, almost done. So did they use text to speech? I didn't think about that, you typing that way. Because I was like, how do they type that if they're fighting Azuna? Unless they're doing badly because they're typing. Hopefully not. Okay. We'll wait, give him a shot to jump in here. Man, a lot of people maxed out their pay grade this weekend. I noticed a couple people like Brian and Aurelia grinding to get that badge. But I've heard it's like 7, 8, whatever hours minimum if you're doing really well. But it's hard to devote the time to that. That would be an exhausting stream. That seems like the 10-hour stream. I would need a group that is like, okay, we're going to try together, fixed group, kind of like how we did Big Run. Get a group that seems like they're all going to be focused on that and give it a shot. I would like, yeah, eventually I think I would just like to try Max Hazard and get that badge for trying it out, but you have to put in a lot of work to get there. Okay, Rafa's coming. They should be in here in a second. The artwork is reminding me if I need to decide if I'm bringing Wet Willy, my Palafin, to the Elite Four or not. I gotta get my team ready for Monday, because I'm not sure if I should just. The easier thing would be to use the team that I used for the team, the Starfall Street stuff, but thinking about that a lot. Pokemon always floating around in my brain, like my head is a Pokeball. There we go. Okay, speaking of Pokemon, there goes Honko. I didn't I have my Wiglet I brought into a battle, and I was like, oh man, they really didn't do great. I learned after the fact, like I knew Wiglet has the worst, one of the worst HP stats in the entire game. I think Diglett is the same. They have like really low HP. But then I realized I had used a ton of rare candy and experience candy and stuff to level them up quickly. But when you don't actually train them, they don't get effort values, EVs. So they were weaker than they should have been. And they did their part. That was still fun. Definitely check out the Pokemon streams if you haven't, featuring Danny and the mods. Ooh. Those are wrapping up here pretty soon, but they're fond memories. Okay, where's the roll distance? Not too wide. Got that one? I gotta be careful about where I am jumping and firing sometimes, because not paying enough attention if I'm getting surrounded often. Alright, we got some bosses over there. I was going over here like I was gonna attack the ball bearing from the big shot. Is that where the big shot is? Okay. Alright, I'm gonna let you guys handle that, because I don't think it's good to have everyone down there. But good job taking that out. Now we got all these eggs waiting for me. Okay, we're good. Ashley, no! I got a bomb for you. Revived you in your famous style from last time. Gotta get this guy, I think. Nope. Gonna try, but I got distracted by the flipper flopper. Oh, we need some eggs. Someone's on big shot duty helping us. Gotta get him in there. Oof. Survive. Wow, just barely got the quota. Good job. Good hustle. Alright. So this means I'm either getting a random weapon or the Swiffer for the last wave. Everyone's handling these bosses. I don't know which one to go for. I think I'm going to play support for Rafa. He's stuck with all these guys behind him. There we go. Ooh. Moderately sized ice cream cone. That would probably be disgusting. I wonder what the golden eggs seem like they would taste like boba or something, right? I was gonna ask what people think they taste like. That was a mistake. But then I immediately thought, don't they look like boba? Anybody around? Everyone's on the other side. Oh no. Oh, there we go. Thank you. I think I'm gonna booyah here though. Look at all this. So much stuff there waiting for us. No. Get that out of here. The only way we're making quota in this time is if we get all these in the cannon and get them over there to everybody. Okay, go, go, go. Go off, everyone! Nice, nice. Waffle. Good, good, good. They could, yeah, caviar is the obvious example. I just think they look like they would be delicious in a weird way. But I'm sure they taste like fish eggs. This is like our 4th or 5th Cohawk charge. Do you want that one? Oh, okay. Poor cannon with Ashley on it. This is the corner I died before with the Zuna. I'm not going to make that mistake this time. I'm going to get out of there as quick as I can. Uh-oh. Ah! Got too focused on trying to get that fly fish out of there, and now I'm in a real pickle. I might hang out for a second so that I can get Big Shot out of here. Okay. So many eggs down here, but I don't know if we're getting them. Reliable splat. Wait, how did I get the splatter shot? Did I get a random weapon splatter shot when we already have a splatter shot in the rotation? That's bizarre. Come on, it's right here. Okay, we got quota. Get out of the cannon. We got eggs to throw. Good job, everybody. I think that was a normal ending, right? It almost sounded like a... It always sounds like a Zuna to me, or a king. Yes, I'm pretty sure I got random splatter shot with the normal splatter shot already in there. What are the odds? Pretty low, I would think. Fish oil vitamins. Yeah, they... Ugh. If the eggs would have like this greasy feel to them. Probably. Aurelia said that one. Put that in my brain, thanks. Okay, I think we're gonna go for one more Zuna and then we'll finish up here. We'll do another one with this group. It took a little bit to get everybody in here. And that was fun. What was the hazard level? 177. Not too bad. Okay. So yeah, not too much on the horizon for Salmon Run that we know. I was gonna say, we just got extra work. We are currently doing a wildcard weekend, so nothing else announced. I'm assuming, though, in about a month and some change, early June, we'll have another big run. If that ends up being a weekend, I think probably. And then, yeah, they said maybe we might actually get another extra work in May before the end. Not gonna be next weekend or, wow, Dynamo. Not gonna be next weekend, most likely, because we just had the one. So probably at the end of May, I would think. Post Splatfest and post other stuff. I don't want to bounce off you. I want to get around you so I can roll over stuff. Oh, I got one behind me. Very satisfying, except I don't want to be where that guy is. Look, don't smack me. I'm trying to do my best here. Or at least a decent job. Nope. Alright, I got Crab Tank. I'm hoping I can survive this despite being stuck with the Dynamo. Oh, I thought that got me. See the bomb. Thank you. Had the flick in time and it still didn't take down the Drizzler. It's not going so great for me. Yeah, okay. The Dynamo kind of spelled doom on my end. Oh no. JCN had a coho where people just sabotage. I could see some people being like, I don't like the King Salmonids, maybe, and not, yeah. There's people that throw waves just to build up the salmon meter to game that, to get it faster. But I feel like that's one of my favorite, the most, special parts of this new game is that the King Salmonid introduction. Yeah, I wonder if they happen to get into a group of people that all knew each other. I don't know. A lot of constant debate about freelance. Some people are like, it's not bad, you just gotta get to the levels where people actually try harder. And other people are like, it's the worst. People jump into the water when they shouldn't. So, yeah. I don't play it as often as I could because I want to spend my time playing with you guys. I get a lot more freelance when I'm just kind of grinding out the catalog in normal modes. Ashley Stinky still. Okay. Let's finish up strong here so we can take a shower. Whoop. Dust the stink off, yeah. I need to remember it, but there's a... I've mentioned this before, I think, but there's a Jurassic Park game where you have to do all this stuff. It's an older one. I think it's has FMV cutscenes, but you do all this stuff, you unlock everything, and then the very end you get a little video, a very, hastily filmed video of Jeff Goldblum being like, well, you did it, you beat the game. He's, sarcastically being like, you did it, you put all that time in, you got it. And then he's like, but at the end he says something like, okay, now go up, get outside, go on, blow the stink off you, and go do something in the real world. You can tell there is just dripping and sarcasm, but it's stuck in my brain in a way. I knew that was gonna happen when I got stuck there. I should have bailed. It's stuck in my brain in a way that I think about it a lot, especially with the stink meter in this game. Jeez, this is already getting real intense here. This is wave 1. Uh-oh. I'm not getting out of this. I hate when Moz inks it enough where I just can't swim or jump out of it in time. Anybody around? don't think so. I'm stuck on this ledge. The way this canyon is divided is just spelling doom. Because if I jump in the water, I'm dead. Where is the last person? I can't even see them. Oh, killer whale. There we go. Oh, we can still bring this back. Jeez, I can't believe whoever had the dapples really saved us there with the killer whale at the end. I got distracted. Think about Jeff Goldblum. Oh, I'm getting distracted again. Inkin. Trying to read the chat. I think the best I can hope for is just picking times to read the chat a little better. I don't think I'm ever going to be able to read and play that well. It's just two separate skills that can't coexist in my brain that much. I guess that's not true. I can do that when I'm doing a game where I have to read dialogue, but read something on a different screen in play is what I mean. We should look at this line. Go all the way back here and try to get the last one out. Just go all down the line. Okay. Got distracted by that for a little while, but it was fun. Another one. Ugh. Thank you, Waffle. I'm gonna go ahead and just go crazy with this stuff, because I don't think we're getting out of this that well otherwise. We need these eggs. There's so many eggs, but so little time to get them in there. Here comes an ice cream cone. I'm stuck in the ink. Nope, it's going the other way. Yeah. Man. Alright. Maybe we should cycle. Seems like we're having a rough time. Yeah, when would be a good time to do Mario Kart? This next weekend is a sneak peek. Maybe we could sub out Splatoon or do it in addition to Splatoon? I don't know. You guys let me know in the Discord. I think I was the weak link. I was getting a lot of lesser salmonids. I wasn't getting as many eggs as I could have. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna try to... Well, you know, our stink meter's full. Let's give it another shot. I feel bad bailing on this group, because I think we're trying. It's just tough. Oh, they left already. Jump back in if you want. Sorry about that. Or anyone else who hasn't been able... Oh, okay, never mind. I'll make a new room. Okay. It says Rafa's joinable. I'm going to make a fresh room so that anyone can get in. That is part of the... I said anyone, but I'm trying to make sure that everyone gets their support worth, you know, for supporting the channel that way. This is one of their bonuses. So we'll do another group of these. I'm gonna get some water. Be right back. Swag Blues, can you guess the password just by hearing the keypad sounds? I thought about that. I was like, some people might be able to do that. So far I've been using the same password, so we'll see. Yeah, oh, some of the numbers do have the same sounds. Okay. I know you can play songs on the keypad. That's part of why they have that. Okay. Feel free to jump in here. Any night owls that wanna. We should probably have a Zuna at the end of this one, or the next, to finish up. Okay, we got Rafa back. And then we'll hopefully end strong. We did get a Zuna splat, and we got a gold scale. And it is not sweltering in my office tonight. I don't know. Yeah, this is Buffalo, Western New York spring, but the temperature will be like 80, and then it drops down to like 30 and snows, and then it's back up. And yeah, for whatever reason, the timing of trying to get Epona up the river was also when it was like 80 plus degrees in here. I have to remember, if I take a break, gotta run the air conditioner for a little bit, because that was getting rough, but we survived, and Epona got to Zora's domain. She got to get one of her bucket list wishes. She's never been able to get there in most of the games. She told me that in private. Okay, we got Ashley, we got Void, and we got Rafa. Let's jump into it here. Speaking of Pokemon, there's one little last glimpse of theirs. Fake Pokemon, I love those. Thank you, Ram76 again. What are you doing, JCN? Take a little break. Okay. Yeah, I probably won't have the time to de-rust before Mario Kart 8, but we'll see. I just, if you look at the channel banner, I've made a little schedule thing. Looks a little bit like one for a school, but I wanted to make sure people knew what days, what streams, or I could easily show them that if they're curious, but Mario Kart should be on there potentially. That might just be a special stream though. Where are we going? Okay, they're all the way back. The big shot. My dualies again? Yep, I'm paying attention to what I got in the beginning. Everyone wants to just take this guy out because he's easier. No, he's in a good spot. Alright, I'm gonna send these across. Hopefully before this eel gets me. I forgot he can just... Oh, why did that like sucked me in there? Weird. I'm stuck over here. My mistake. Ooh. Thank you. Okay. What was I gonna say? I don't even know, because the Steeleel... Oh, the Steeleel can just jump over the edge. There's that big shot sound I was talking about. Ah, why did I do that? I was like, I'm gonna have to Booyah Bomb if I survive. Let's do it right under the fly fish. Getting to the point where I probably should finish up soon, because otherwise we're gonna potentially play worse and worse. It's hitting that point. Sometimes I just can't figure out the right combo I need to do to take out the bosses ahead of me. Yeah. Like in that case, I wanted to hit the Salmon lid into the fly fish, but then a chum showed up, and then I hit the Salmon lid, but I got hit by something else, and sometimes there just doesn't feel like a way out. Big shot cannon, death trap. You can't ignore the big shot, but if you go over there, yeah, how it goes sometimes. We might get knocked down again, but we'll give it another shot. I would like to get one more Zuna. I think I need to play more defensively if I'm gonna go away from the basket that much. I'll let other people run in, and I'll try to stay alive and be at the basket, because it's getting a little dicey there. Mario Kart Monday. Well, we got Pokemon Monday, so we can't do Mario Kart Monday. I think Mario Kart is going to have to either be an addition or just replace something in one of the weeks. Like, maybe we could do Mario Kart on one of the Mondays before Breath of the Wild comes out, but after Pokemon's done. I don't know, that might be a pretty brief window. I kind of think if we find a weekend here or a time when Splatoon is not as hopping, I could fit it in that way. I need my catalog, though, and we got a sneak peek. We'll see. I want to see what the Salmon Run... If the Salmon Run rotation is just awful next weekend, we can try to maybe do Mario Kart instead. I know a lot of people really want to do a Mario Kart stream and join in on that, so... Myself included. I haven't done one of those tournaments in a while since it came out. That was on the Wii U. I'm realizing I didn't really do many of the Switch ones with Deluxe, so... Got that, Void? Okay, I'll leave it to you. I'll get this one. Uh-oh. Stuck in a drizzler cloud. Nope, not enough time to get that. Oh, why did I... I was like, okay, what am I targeting? I paid too much attention to that and got hit by a missile. Anybody around? Yep, thank you. Ugh. We're so close to quota, we can do it. We got it. Good job, folks. Okay. Tears of the Kingdom Tuesday. That could be, yeah, I don't know. It's probably going to be Tears of the Kingdom a bunch of days of the week, honestly, until I play through a bunch of it. I'm so excited, I want to see as much as I can. This is not a great Salmon Run weapon, as much as I love the ink brush. I mean, it can be good, yeah. And you're mostly focused on killing lesser Salmonid, and you have to let a lot of the bosses be taken by other people, because you just don't have the reach to hit a lot of the bosses. Probably take this guy out. If I'm quick enough with it. There we go. Do that. Uh-oh. Ashley. Okay. Somebody else over here too. Void. Ugh. Nope, I'm stuck. Oh, okay. Oh, nope. Tried to use my special to save us, because it said last player left. Yeah. Might need to cycle. It just doesn't seem like we're doing it. The ink brush wasn't doing me any favors. I want to get one more Zuna, but we're struggling. Alright, I'm going to do an open lobby. Good effort, Night Owls. About to get knocked down into professional. Not my week. But we're going to keep trying. That's the point. Nope. Snap back. It pops up even not in Breath of the Wild. Yeah, if you've been watching the Ghibli Challenge Breath of the Wild stream, I constantly mention one of the big themes of that. The world is cursed, but keep trying, keep living. Just fight back against the salmon. It can apply to many things. Alright, let me get my rewards. I saw Brian... I'm always, like, grabbing these pretty quickly because I want to see what they are. But I saw Brian finished his, like, climb to 999 max, hazard level max pay grade. And he had, like, 83 capsules waiting for him. That was crazy. Okay. Ashley, you can still jump in. I just want to try to let other people jump in as well. I feel like we were stuck in the private lobbies a little bit. too long for some of the people waiting. Oh, we got an Aurelia in here. Oh yeah, the people were talking about the steel eel. I don't know what happened. I guess that might have been latency or something, but the way I jumped and I just like shloop I like was recorrected into the eel was interesting. In a frustrating way. Alright. Okay. Let's do this. I wish it doesn't tell you, I don't think, until you get hazard level max, but it'd be nice to know your hazard level before things started. But I kind of see why they don't necessarily do it, because that could throw people off and be like, oh no, I'm at hazard level 300. I'm not even going to try because it's scary. Ooh, jeez, these are so fast. Uh-oh. Speaking of hazard level whatever. There we go. Yeah, if people are quick enough, you can really stop the grillers. That's one of the things I learned from watching those runs with people. Uh-oh. Get that max egg count for Eggstra work was if you're quick enough with getting the grillers, you can stop them short of pretty much anywhere, but you gotta really trust your partners and trust hitting the right spots. Trying to lead it around a little bit till we can respawn some people. These things are so quick at this hazard level. This is crazy. Uh-oh. I was trying to get back over there, but it wasn't time yet. Ooh. I don't know if we're getting the eggs on this one, folks. Stop turning. Stop turning. There we go. We got the eggs. Jeez. That was scary. I was trying to at least stall a little bit with the inkjet. Keep one of us alive. Ooh. Tri-stringer. That's my random weapon, which means if we get Zuna, I'm going to have Beluga, Dualies, or Classic Squiffer. Oh yeah, this got buffed where the, it is this weapon, right? Or no, I'm thinking of the Reflux. But the range is more narrow to actually hit all your shots once you charge. I think that is from the Tri-Stringer and not just the Reflux, right? I can't remember the patch notes now. But they definitely made one of the stringers way easier to hit your shots with. Where did that guy go? He's like down at a weird angle. Go. Trying to line up all my explosives. I should just be shooting it and not trying to do the explosives. Hey, you steelhead. You want to actually attack? He waits till he's right at this level, so it's super annoying to wait for him. Look at the inkage, though, on this. Got some good quality turflings. Get off of this. Alright, we just about have quota. Uh-oh. Aurelia back, hopefully. Jimbles, get out of here, you Drizzler. Not gonna have my special for this last wave, though, unfortunately, but I wanted to make sure we lived. Okay. Dualies, and now, again, this is gonna be, I think, the third. What did I have the one? At least the third Zuna that I have if we get to it. The Squiffer. Classic Squiffer once again. Oh, I saw something. Rapper. Moz. Getting the easy bosses right off the bat, luckily. Where'd you fire from? Got a little too focused on the drizzler when I should have taken out that. Oh, another one. Double drizzle. Ah, so close. Now I'm down here. Let's go. Make a break for it. Big shot. Where did that drizzler go? This is looking a little scary here with everything. Do some trouble. Really yet? Oof. That was cheap. He was stuck behind the grate where I couldn't get him. Okay. We're so close here. We just need to... If I could get some ink at all, it would be great. Get these last couple eggs. I don't think we're gonna have time to do this. Ah, that's so unfortunate. We were so close. We're not getting our pay grade docked though, because that was wave 3. That was intense. Very close. Norley goes to the big shot beach just for the thrill. I was gonna say, just to feel something. They're so good at Salmon Run that they're like, I have to go to big shot just to... Yeah, look at that. I was getting my revives back. I feel like sometimes I get so distracted by what I'm doing, I don't revive as much as I could, but I think I got 7 revives on that one. What was our hazard level? 224. That's around in line with extra work. Let's try that again. Aurelia, and then who else is at 999 in here? Jimbles or Farron? You guys have been grinding this out. Scary. It's given me some practice with it. It's kind of like what happened with Big Run, where I just had to quickly adapt to the hazard level being a lot higher than we usually play on stream. And we're gonna try. Get some of this wall while everyone's going to the same bosses so I don't have to feel bad about missing. Wrap around my tail. Okay, I need to remember my reef slider in a pinch. I thought we took you out. Did another one spawn already? No, Baron. Let's get out of here. I don't want to stay down there at the beach. Okay, we need quota. This is going to be the tough part here. Get ready for Moz. Come here, Moz. Why don't you go right where we need the other eggs? Pile them all up, and then the fish stick says, hey, you guys could use some green ink over here. They say that in unison, in a more appropriate voice. Excuse me. I wanted to grab an extra egg, but I got stuck against that. Suffered for the bit. Alright, what was that? Just heard someone go, ooh! Sounded like Schmeagle. High tide. At least I'm getting the Swiffer earlier. Okay. Get over there to the other side, or we're not getting that in time. Okay, someone else got the fly fish. Good, good, good. Oh. I really gotta watch behind me, because I was like, oh, I get up on this ledge, that'll help me. Oof. Uh-oh, uh-oh. This is not looking so hot. Excuse me, I shot you, Mr. Scrapper. Why did you keep coming after me? Not catching a break in this one. I don't think that even I don't think that saved anyone. It didn't kill any bosses. Just missed everything. There we go. Oh, we're so close to getting quota. This is just... I was barely alive after that. There's 13 seconds left. I'm trying to get you, but stuck on this thing. Oh my goodness. Alright, I really gotta focus. This is getting to the point where I can't look at chat. Mods, take the wheel. Night Wave, I'm worried we're getting glowflies or something. Please be Mothership or Mudmouth. Nope, glowflies, cool. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, were we supposed to go over there? Because Nerilio went over there. I thought we were supposed to stay on this side where we can properly blast them on their way over. Well, if you're giving me a breather, I'm going to try to get some eggs in. That way? You want to go on the wall? But we got to get these eggs. Hopefully that helped a little. You alive, Farron? Nope. Do we really want to be on the wall over here? I guess I'll go to it. And hang out here so that you guys can splat. Okay. And then now that it's them, I can jump off. I guess that helps, but I'm worried about actually getting the eggs out of this canyon. Once we splat them all into here, how do we even get the eggs? Where are the eggs? There aren't any. This is not going great. Yeah. That was one of those, like, okay, I should have adapted to Nerilia's strat earlier, but I'm used to doing a different strat, so having us be on two different pages was not working that well. I get the wall strat, I get the stalling, but once you do that, how do you even get them to the basket? I feel like the other spot, isn't that better to keep them at the basket? Okay. Oh, so yeah, once it's time to collect the eggs, you need the person who's on the wall to move to a different spot, obviously, so you can actually get them. Try that again. I'm starting to miss Inkblot Art Academy big run, where that was like the easiest glowflies in the world. You could just move slightly on a box, and we had all that time to space. Okay, yeah, the other spot does get overwhelmed without the roller, I'm noticing. If we somehow get a roller, that would be great, but I doubt it. The timing of and chances of that are so slim. Okay. Going down to the beach. I'd like to get one last Zuna if we can. Yeah, I'm not, luring as much as I should be. I think I'm used to, yeah, we kind of dive in, so I might as well dive in too. Playing too absent-mindedly. I need to be trying to play a little more deliberately if we're on this high hazard level. Nope, ran out of time there. Okay. Can I? Nope. Well, I was like, can I make this jump? I've never tried to make that jump over the grate. There we go. I don't know if we're gonna get quota though, and everything. As it is. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna probably have to shuffle the group again. I think this is just too much of a disparate hazard level. Okay, and someone had the GooTuber on top of that. Oh no. Well. Okay, so yeah, you can cling to the wall near the basket, Swag Blue is saying, and that puts the eggs in a better space in the canyon, but I'll go with whatever the most experienced player I'm currently playing with wants to do, because I think when you try to contrast and just stubbornly do a different strat, then we just fail. I need to adapt. Alright, I'm gonna try to join Nerelia. We'll see. Or maybe we should do a fresh one. I think they're still in the other one. Nope, that's okay. Part of me wants to get more used to these high hazard levels, and another part of me wants to get that last Kohozuna. I do want to, yeah, I want to try the harder hazard level. I just wonder if just not grokking with everybody. Oh, Stenko jumped in. Should we jump? Oh, they're making a room. Hold on. Trying to keep up with what they're doing. I don't get many chances to play at a higher hazard level because I do have to really spend a ton of time to get to that. So I should take the chance when I can. There we go. Got Brian, got Nerelia. Oh, this is going to be tough. Okay. These are the grinders here. Sorry, Stanko. I feel bad that I left right after you got in. Try to get you next time. Is this everyone is 999 but me? I might need a mint for this one. Let's see. I'm gonna do it. We'll see if the mint power up is enough. Apologies if you can hear the mint. The crinkles of the mint. Let's go. Ugh. Sorry, wait, one of my pet peeves, I understand why it resets, but I'm just like, I wish my aim wouldn't deviate from how I have it, and I have to set it every time. Oh, I thought we got Moz there, there's another one. Oh, we lost someone in the Moz. Come on. Ah, I'm glad I didn't walk into there. I was like, oh, we had it. Sometimes the flipper flopper looks completely covered and it isn't. Yep, that was bad. That was bad. Blast them a little bit on my way over. I'm gonna get totally surrounded here trying to get some of these bosses out of here. Someone saved me, thank you. Whoever that was. Okay. I just did a whole tour of the outside of the map, trying to survive and kill bosses. Let me get this fish stick. First I want to take this out. Ah, so close. Not on the fish stick. Get off of here, Flipper. I'm getting too distracted by all the bosses. Last egg. Oh, barely. Man, my brain was like, fish stick, flipper flopper. Drizzler, fish stick, flipper. I couldn't pick which one I wanted to take out. I get halfway up the fish stick, the drizzler popped out again, and I tried to get that. And the flipper flopper came in, yeah. I think that's when I struggle the most, is when there's like 3 different bosses on me. Can't pick which one I should take out first. Okay. Ooh, wow. Go ahead and launch some of these over there. I think that's going to be interesting to deal with otherwise. Yep. Gotta move. Yep. Okay. Jeez. Too many bosses. Thank you. Missiles are being... What's killing us, though? It's killing me. Good, good. Okay. Hit quota. Bosses have stopped spawning. Oh, shoot. Alright, wave 3. I'm stuck with the squiffer, I think. Or random. What did I get? No! Yeah, they really don't want me to do well. No. It's just luck. And in my case, it's bad. Where are we going? Moss? On in the ink there. I don't think I'm gonna survive very long with this weapon. Let's go ahead and I did that at just the wrong time. I saw that they needed reviving right after I popped my special. Yeah, I don't know about this with my sniper rider. I'm gonna keep trying. So, where is everybody? There we go. Oh my goodness. The eggs. Good specials, good specials. 32 quota. Clinging on for dear life here. Okay, survive, survive, survive! Good job, everybody. I think we're gonna get a high hazard level Zuna. Wow, everyone just blinked out of existence. There were so many bosses that the game just snapped them out. Okay, we can do this. We got to the Zuna. That's what matters to me. I'm gonna be stuck with Squipper, aren't I? Yep, for like the 4th or 5th Zuna in a row. That's what it is. Ah, that didn't take out the Drizzler? I thought that would do enough to hit the missile and do it. Where is he? He's over here. Okay. Fly fish. Ah. Bosses are out of control once again. What's new? And a small fry got me amongst everything. Thank you. Where is he? Where is he? Small fry. Excuse me. Nope. Oh, goodness. Gotta heal, gotta heal. Very close, but I don't think we're gonna do it. I survived, but not too bad. And wow, 3 silver scales. That's crazy. I want to see what that hazard level was, just to taste. Really got the junior. Not the worst one you could get randomly. All right, we did it though. I'll take the silver again over the defeating it. Yeah, good job, everybody. Okay. Yeah, I can tell everyone's getting better and better because that's insane that we survived that. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate getting a little glimpse at insanely difficult Salmon Run amidst this Grizzco wildcard rotation. 258, that might be one of the highest hazard levels I've done. Crazy. Alright. Appreciate the support. It's all because I have a mint. No. That does help me focus. I've mentioned that before. It kind of wakes my brain up a little bit if I'm getting too distracted. Something about it is soothing, the minty flavor. Alright, we'll get back to Executive VP next time. We proved that we can still cut the mustard up there. Alright, let me, very quickly, we had a couple new members. Oh, Farron wasn't at 999, okay. What were you at? Felt like we were mostly getting up there. Okay, so our new members here that just got added again. I think it was, I know AJ and Kailani. I'll add them to the slideshow. I'll turn that on while we're doing this, and then I'll refresh it. We're gonna try something a little different. Thank you so much to Mark, Elena, Zach, Josh, Kayla, and Somberline for supporting the channel so much. That's the highest level. The Tabi and Gigi Treat Givers, as they're known. And then we have the Night Owls, of course, also doing their part. A lot of them got to play tonight. I appreciate all of you. Glad you got some games in. And I think, yeah, let me double check. But these, I think, are the new members. We've consistently have over 100 members each month, which is insane to me. Thank you guys so much. I'm able to spend so much time playing silly squid games thanks to you, among other things. Okay, and I will add, yeah, once again, if you're a new member or you haven't added me and you want to play Mario Kart, Splatoon, whatever. Splatoon's the main thing we've been playing, but Mario Kart in the future, definitely let me know in the Discord your friend code, reply to the community post, that sort of thing. Thank you to the mods. They're always dropping some helpful reminders and messages in the chat, including to maybe like the video if you haven't already. I'm gonna update this. Let's see. There they are. Was JCN in the other one? He wasn't. Okay, good. All right, our new... AJ likes fries, Kailani, and JCN. Thank you guys so much. I think some of them might have been, or at least one was a gifted, maybe? I know AJ was his own joining because he's a night owl. I think Kailani was also joined on their own volition. They weren't forced to by a gift and a kind heart. Thank you all again. I got to play a little with JCN tonight as well. Hope to play with more of you in the future. Yeah, the members go so fast. We hit the point where I gotta speed up the slideshow a little, but sometimes it's like, zoom. All right. Thanks again. Yeah, another thing to remember is we have Pokemondays coming up here. I wanted to try to do something real quick. I don't know if I can do it. We're going off the rails a little bit. We have Pokemon on Mondays for Pokemonday. We have Wednesday and Friday is Breath of the Wild currently. If you're not watching that, please check that out. And we have look at this. Oh, did it work? Let's find out. Doing something a little silly here. Doesn't like it that I did that. I could just, let me try this. Can I just drop it on here? How does this work? What if I throw an image on? There, I can just drop it. Blam, that is the current schedule. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday are the streams. That's going to change pretty soon here because we're going to finish up with Pokemon for the time being till the DLC later in the year, and we'll be shifting to Tears of the Kingdom. Splatoon is an evergreen game, so see more of that as well. All right. Thank you once again. I was trying to throw this into the members list, but it was easier just to toss it right on the screen. And it's good to know I can just toss a PNG up and my little guy will be behind it, posing and dancing. Look how happy he is that Friday and Saturday back-to-back is a stream. A little tiring, but I enjoy it. All right, have a good weekend, everyone. Take care of yourselves, get some sleep, learn from my mistakes, and take care of yourselves. I've been doing it as, well as I can, but take care of yourselves even better. That's my advice to you. All right. See you. Have a good night. Enjoy your Splatter Day. Goodbye.